Hey there, my fellow house flippers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, Brandenburg Shelter, Episode 39, Roping in Some Extra Supplies. It's end of day, so I don't really need my stamina. Might as well get some cardio in. Yeah, that was a spiffo pencil on the desk, or pen or something, I don't know. Yep, the van was running. Good job, me. Now I know why they congregated around it. I'm not worried about running out of fuel, though, because we already have 2 different gas stations hooked up to fuel. Plus, I have empty or full jerry cans. So fuel is, like, not a big issue. Let's hope there's, like, sheet ropes still by the time I get home, though. Ooh, I left the pool light on. It doesn't really matter. It's like 0.02 liters of fuel an hour. Well, it was a good haul. Well, or like, we got everything that there was to haul. Oh. Could you just not do that? I need another floodlight for around here, don't I? I guess I could move my sheet ropes to around the corner where the other floodlight's installed, because there's a floodlight installed here that illuminates this area. Because I don't really enjoy being snuck... I mean, they weren't exactly sneaky, but snuck up on. So the potato needs to be used sooner than later. And we've officially filled 1 shelf. Keeping in mind that, like, a lot of the food that's on that shelf is not exactly, you know, it's like olive oil or flour. It's not food. It could be made into food. Some of it can't even, like vinegar. Although there might be some recipes that call for vinegar, but not a ton. Okay. 20 loot run that you I'm going to throw the Gigamart key away. I don't really need it. Any loot run that you don't die from is a good one, I guess. Crowbar. Next to breaking. So, I'm going to sleep. But while I sleep, I'm going to have you guys polled about what to do tomorrow. So, I could head to the Gigamart Plaza for loot. Not Gigamart itself, but like the adjacent facilities, you know, the hardware store, for instance. I could obtain food through other means. You know, hunting, butcher, farm animals, trapping, etc. Scavenging houses. I could also fix up the base further. So what that means is, like, replacing the sheet ropes that are lost, maybe putting in windows in my survival shack on the roof, trying to set it up so that it's, like, better lit, you know, things like that. Or other viewer suggestions. Oh, you know, there's actually one more, which is level up skills. Because I definitely see we're getting to the point where, like, we could benefit from a little bit of, like, XP gain. And first thing that I'm going to do in the morning is, like, cook myself a meal. So that I'm not starving. Because right now, I'm a bit starving. So let's go with another potato, butter, salt thing. So grab the bowls. I'll do hot sauce this time. I'm going to grab one of the cooked potatoes. And then I'll do some parsley. Some salt. Where's my butter? It's alphabetical, so it's kind of a rhetorical question. Let's make ourselves a stew. I haven't actually read, like, any of the books pertaining to this, but apparently I don't really need to. I've been slow leveling up anyway. So, this is the full pot. Oh, the potato's frozen. Yeah, that's an issue. Great stew. Whoop, don't do that. Oh, I burned that one. Thank you, fast forward time. You were real fast. Rip. Well, that just means I don't have, nasty potatoes. I like how this contains jars. As if I'm, like, just putting the whole damn jar into the... I mean, I get it's like a UI thing, but it looks hilarious. Alright. A little pepper. A little salt. A little butter. A little parsley. And let's see if the water plumbing bug is fixed. I mean, I have no reason to believe it wouldn't be. Oh, I forgot the hot sauce. Yeah, whatever. I didn't even see it as an option. Fill pot. Yeah, it's clean. Yay. Fill canteen. Nice. No more having to boil my water. That's definitely a quality of life improvement. Alright, we're gonna fix up the base a little bit. Got it. So the easiest way to fix up the base would be to get out to residences that have, like, curtains to get all the sheet ropes that we... Oh, God, were we down to one sheet rope now? Frickin' zombies in there Yankee yoinking. And that's what I'm calling it now. It's trademarked, so you can't steal that term. It's my term. Yanking yoinking. Yankee yoinking. Yeah. Cooking. I need a counter. Also, maybe getting counter space would be, like, not a terrible idea, because having to run over here to the TV every time I want to, like, split up a stew is stupid. Also, I was planning on putting the kitchen in here anyway. So, like, that will be part of the job of, like, setting up the base. Why am I, what's encumbering me? What am I holding that is, like, so heavy? Wait. What? How heavy are these? Oh my god. Okay, for reference, a crowbar is 2 units of weight. The stew I just made, assuming that I just ate a quarter of it, was 10? It weighs 5 crowbars? Yeah, that's a bug. The game thinks I put the glass jars into the stew or something. Like, what the hell, man? That is just foolish. I was like, what is encumbering me? I'm not holding anything heavy. Oh, yeah. 7 kilograms of stew. That would do it. I like how it like one stew is like 2.5 kilograms and yet somehow not filling. What is it? Did I mix styrofoam into it or something? Something like totally inedible? I don't know what's going on. But it's all sorts of madness. Talk about calorie dense? No, talk about like empty calories. Like, I don't, there's not even a word for what that is. All right, where am I going for the blinds? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go to these houses to the northwest because they're close and like take their curtains because I don't want to lose access to my second floor. One thing I could do is leave a sledgehammer on the ground by the bridge jump. So that, in the case that I do lose access to my second floor, I have a sledgehammer to equip so that I can bridge the gap. That would be, like, a not bad idea to do. So it's official. I started off this morning by eating 5 kilograms of stew. Here I thought I was a witch. Apparently I'm Nibbler from Futurama or something. I also like how it's heavier than what possibly could fit into the pot. It's like there's no way you can get 10 kilograms of stew in a 1.5 liter pot unless you're loading in like heavy metals or something. Oh, what's in your stew? Oh, you know, just mercury. Don't worry about it. We're making hats. Is this madness? No. This is Witch Hat Rad. Yeah, I'm sure it was just a bug of like mistaking the weight for the pot or the weight. I don't even know, because like the weight of a glass jar with potatoes in it doesn't, I don't know, they're missing a decimal point or something. Well, I'll chalk it up to Indie Stone bad at math. Which, you know, there's precedent for that. Like the calorie bug that we had early on. Or the caffeine bug, that was another funny one. That was another decimal point mess up. Where a can of cola had like a liter of caffeine in it rather than like an ounce of caffeine. It's not exactly what the problem was, but it's an easy way to describe the problem. Alright, so the curtains here, we are just going to be removing and turning these into sheet ropes. Because them zombies stole all of our sheet ropes. kind of picked the wrong house, because, like, there's no curtains here anymore. Gotta say, not a fan of the zombies coming back. For tiny little Brandenburg, I've killed 1,500 zombies, and now that they're all back here, I'm gonna have to kill 1,500 more. I also sort of miss being able to do sheet ropes. I mean, it didn't make sense making sheet ropes out of, like, socks. But, like, making sheet ropes out of, like, jackets and sweaters and pants. Granted, they're called sheet ropes and not, like, fabric ropes. I don't know. That's just being pedantic at that point. But you know what I mean. I miss that. Because now it's a lot harder to make sheet ropes. What are you doing? What is in that guy's... What is that? Is that a fire axe? A hatchet? A scrap metal chopper. Oh, cool. No wonder I had a hard time identifying it. An improvised weapon. I wonder how it holds up. It is a weapon crafted. It's a crude machete. Oh, I can attach it to my belt. That'd be a good backup weapon instead of a crowbar. Let's see how it handles. No, it's crude, so it's probably going to break pretty quick. I mean, it's not terrible for a one-hander. Interesting that it's probably one-handed blade rather than a two-handed blade. Let's check. Short blade. No, it's a long blade, but I'm holding it in one hand. What? Because I have 0 short blade experience, so obviously it's classified as a long blade. It's also, I'm gonna break it at this rate. I might as well break it. I don't think it's, like, worth keeping or anything. It kind of reminds me of the like, the lawnmower blade sword from, State of Decay. Yes, lawn blower. I just realized is how massive this sign is. Oh, and incorporeal too. But that sign is, well, like, let's assume that this is like 30 feet or 40 feet. This is like a 25-foot, it's like a billboard on their lawn. You think that's a sign for like an eye clinic. Signs, one-off. Ah, it's because, yeah, of course, there's not multiple Brandenburg walking clinic. So it is a one-off sign. Actually, the condition is, the sharpness is going away, but the condition is actually not getting tanked on this blade as fast as I thought it would be. It's not exactly as efficient as my crowbar, but the crowbar is on its last legs. No, don't remove broken glass. Can I maintain the blade? With like a whetstone I could. It's I don't think it's really worth it. I mean, it's a pretty low quality thing to bother taking care of. But it is possible to resharpen blades and repair just about everything. I mean, that's one of the advantages. Ooh, caffeine pills. It's one of the advantages of this latest update is like it allows you to make and maintain a huge variety of stuff. That is, I think, the biggest, besides that and animal husbandry, those are the two biggest draws of this this update by far. Weird. Actually, in the details, I don't have the branch. But yes, this is the latest and stable. I thought it was in the details. Now's maybe not the time for me to be reading something on the other screen. How many swings left do I got in this thing? It might break sometime today. Poor little crowbar. Been so dutiful for so long. The other thing I was thinking of doing, once my carpentry skills a little bit higher, is replacing or actually installing windows into this sort of like shack I live in, so that it has like windows and curtains and things like that, just so that, you know, it looks lived in and not like Unabomber's shack in the woods that happens to be on a roof. But I did grab the oak counter, so we'll have some counter space to be able to cook on, which should help. It's a TV I haven't dismantled yet. Once I hit electrical 3, like, I don't pay too much attention to those anymore. Electrical 3 is like, allows you to, I think 4 does industrial ovens, but 3 allows you to like move washers, dryers, ovens, all the really important stuff. Hot wire cars and generators. Come on now. They need incentives for higher levels. Well, I don't necessarily agree with you with your incentive list of being able to throw lightning bolts. But, I think one of the struggles is, I don't want to speak for Anystone, but like, because this game takes place in 1993, there's not going to be a lot of like smart home automation type stuff that you would otherwise like have in a modern day high electrical skill, like garage door openers and things like that. I mean, garage door openers were a thing, but you know what I mean, is like, you know, anything you would expect out of a smart home. So I understand the struggle of being, of trying to balance, like, the lore of this game is it's 1993, So there's a very limited subset of things that electrical skill would even be able to offer you that would be meaningful. It's not to say there's nothing. Like, if we take a look at the electrical, there is bombs, timers, improvised flashlights, and radios and walkie-talkies. You can even make a ham radio. And remote controllers for explosives. But it's a pretty short list, and like most of this stuff you get at levels 1 and 2, only at level 6 is a long-range motion sensor to bomb. And like, I haven't used a lot of bombs, so I'm not speaking from experience, but like, they're a little overkill. Do I need this? I think I have mechanics 1. Yeah, I do. Maybe not in PvP though. Like I've never really played Zomboid as like a PvP game. Perhaps some of those higher level electrical stuff is useful in PvP, like remote bombs. But even then, like I've watched other streamers do some PvP, and like there's very little opportunity to set up that kind of like high level traps. It's not something you typically see, or at least I haven't seen. Oh, hello. So that's probably enough sheet ropes to replace what I lost. So let's go ahead and get back home and hook these up. And hook up the counter. So I'd like to move the kitchen into next to the sink, so that I don't have to go hauling like stew pots around and commit that to being the kitchen area too. Am I able to pull out windows? Yeah, you can uninstall them with carpentry skill. If you want, I wasn't planning on doing it now, but I'll demo. Double meaning unintended. I'll demonstrate doing that. If you just walk up to the windows, you can see there's I have to get to a window. There's a wooden window. There we go. And I failed. And this furniture's in the way of the next one. My carpentry skill is pretty high, but like even then, fail chance is real. Close it first. Does the closing? I don't think the closing makes any difference. I broke that one too. Come on, game. 25% of the time, it works none of the time. There we go. There's one. Well, one. I'll be able to install one window into my home. Debbie here decided to just vent some frustration. Oh, there we go. There's a second. You can pretty much steal, like, you can steal, like, floorboards, carpets, furniture. There are some... What is the, like, sci-fi term? Greebles. There are some, like, stuff that you can't take that are, like, decoration level stuff in homes, but most of the hardware you can uninstall. It's actually one thing that I think electrical skill could do, which would be to allow you to wire up new light switches and things like that. Because there's definitely been a lot of bases that I've lived in that had light switches in locations that were not helpful. And I was like, man, if only I had a light switch. If only I could, like, remove and replace light switches. And that would be a pretty reasonable thing for, like, electrical 3, 4, 5 to be able to do. Oh, seriously, on my last sheep rope. On my last sheet rope. Well, at least you didn't pull it down, but what the hell, game? Can you leave my base alone? Up. Up. There you go. Silly monk. And then, easy as that. Oh, Jesus. Are you kidding? Don't pull that. Why is there so many? Where are they coming from? There's, what, 3 of them? I need to do a perimeter check. I think what I'm going to do, because there's a bunch of them and I'm, like, winded, is just sit and read briefly. Catch my breath. So 1, 2, where's the third? They're on my van, too? Alright, I have a feeling like they're going to pull down that sheet rope. So I think what I'm going to do is grab the sledgehammer. So that I have, like, a way back into the base no matter what. Because I can jump the fence gap with the sledge. I'm so tired of these zombies coming in. Nothing is luring them. I'm, like, not making noise. I'm not shooting guns at home. I don't know why they are just, like, perpetually attracted to my base. It makes... And I should also go eat 5 kilograms of stew. Where's my super stew? Super stew that makes me bomb the toilet. Where'd it go? Oh, I put it on the other shelf? No, I put it back on the oven. Yes. Here we go. 10 kilos of stew today. Just a normal day in Zombieland. I might need to just jump. I know I'm not particularly healthy. These zombies aren't giving me much of a choice, and my sheet ropes are elsewhere, so I'm just gonna leap. Muscle strain on my shin. I also dropped my witch's hat. But I'll be fine. Muscle strain's gonna go away. Alright, trespassers, get over here. Cut it out. So setting up a, not all my sheet ropes in one spot, obviously going to be pretty useful, because I've been under the threat of the zombies pulling all my sheet ropes down. So I was planning on putting some sheet ropes over here in the lit corner. So tie escape rope. Oh, do you, yeah, here we go. I have muscle strain from tying, escape ropes. I mean, it makes sense. So what I'll do is I'll put them in clusters of 3. So that I don't, like, miss. No, not there. Okay, fine. Yep. And in different spots. So that I can't be trolled by the zombies as easily. Oh, I hear more trying to break in. I mean, for real, what are they trying to get in for? There's nothing luring them inside. That's what's so strange. They're just like needlessly, and it's the same window as before. Zombies aren't attracted to lights like that, but the lights aren't even... Lights aren't a zombie lure regardless. So there is a missing plank there. But we did manage to get 9 sheet ropes up. We had 1 at the start of today. And then 2 windows on our little shed box. And there's 3 doors and I think 3 more windows to be set up. But before I forget about that window, that's not the first time that window has been attacked. That window's been a target for zombies in the past. So I'm thinking that's just like a cursed window. I don't know. I have more nails, right? Yeah. Oh, that's another bug I think they fixed was, previously if you had nails favorited, they weren't allowed to be used. But now they are. I think. Oh, was it? Damn it. Damn it. I thought it was just 1. It was 2. I'll fix it tomorrow morning. So that will be what I do first thing tomorrow morning. But what else I do tomorrow is going to be up to you. So if you want me to continue fixing up the base by adding doors and windows and curtains and stuff on my home shelter, you're free to vote for that. If you want me to change and go looting or food scavenging, you could do that as well. And the first half of tomorrow morning, what I'm planning on doing is to set up a kitchenette and fix that. Really? This is too much pain? A muscle strain? Fine. Set up the kitchenette. And fix that window. Okay, muscle strain's gone. Don't forget to drop the sledgehammer. Good call. Alright, first things first, sledgehammer. So the reason I'm dropping the sledgehammer is, let me just double check that it works. The leap bug. Wow, that sounded really close. So if you have a sledgehammer in your hands... Oh, it didn't work this time. Let me try one more time. Maybe it wasn't sprinting fast enough. It's supposed to be that you can leap gaps. Can't leap gaps anymore. Well, I can build 1 plank bridge there. So I guess I'll put the sledgehammer away. I guess I didn't see in the patch notes that they fixed this, but apparently they fixed it. Oh, either that or, oh, you know what it is? I'm probably not wearing sneakers. Yeah, my work boot sprint run speed modifier is probably low enough that it slows me down enough that that is not a way to get into the base. I don't want to keep experimenting because, of course, I'm, like, whittling down my health by doing it, so... That method still might work, I just might not have the right footwear for it. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow zombie apocalypse survivors.